So, I'm gonna talk about face tracking and is it worth it at all? And face tracking meaning it tracks your face. So I can move my eyes, can blink with one eye, can close them, open, and move my mouth and tongue. Yeah, so basically you could do whatever. It's very expressive and it shows a lot of like it opens a lot of opportunities and you could do some goofy faces like this. But yeah, so before I talk about anything in detail, overall answer at this point in time, no. If you have money to give away, then yeah. But as I don't see it as any like don't get it over full body or a haptic suit or whatever else you're planning to buy. Just buy that because this is absolutely overpriced as is. Now I'm gonna talk about some different things you could do to make it cheaper, but it's so freaking pricey, bro. Before you even if you acquire the hardware, you're still gonna need an avatar that supports it. Now it depends what you have. If you have the lips tracking, you you literally have to have an avatar. It's not going to be universal with anything at all because it's specific blend shapes. It's super hard to come across an avatar that you're going to like and also that has face tracking. So you're going to have to commission it and then charge money. Now every single blend shape on this avatar is made by this guy right here, and I'll link whatever. I don't know if he's doing commissions right now, but he's W Mans. All right, he W Mans. Good job. But yeah, the um, if you have the lips, you're kind of just like you have to buy an avatar at that point. There's literally nothing you can freaking buy, or sorry, nothing in game that you're probably gonna like. So at that point, just freaking yeah. But the eyes, if you acquire the eye tracking, it actually will work universally with any avatar. At least the eye movement will. Now the reason I can blink individually is because I had the blend shapes for it and the widening and closing. But the only thing that's going to work universally is if avatar has eye tracking, or sorry, eye movement. Just the eye VR chat eye movement. It will work with a VR chat eye tracking. You just have to have the eye movement. Now, um, the problem with the eye tracking is it's the harder one to acquire because you either have to your options at this point are uh like pretty much for PC use, as in PC VR, your most viable option is the Vive Pro Eye because it's a PC VR headset. The Quest Pro is an option, but it's really not PC oriented and it's not going to give you the better performance. And plus um the Quest Pro does not track your tongue. It only tracks the mouth and the eyes. But yeah, so but the problem with the Vive Pro Eye is when it released, it was not intended fully for consumer use. So that being said, the MSRP was like $1,500 just for the HMD, the full kit being like $2,500. So the problem is there's like none of them on the market when it got discontinued, and all the scalpers are either charging that MSRP price or higher because they're all like new or even used. They're just the demand is so high, or the supply is so low that if there is demand for it, you're just screwed because you have to pay absurd pricing. So, yeah, you're lucky to find it for 1,200. I got a really good deal. I got the whole kit for 1K, and then I sold all the extra stuff. I just want the headset. But yeah, I got the whole kit for 1K. And even that is an absurd amount of money just to move your goddamn eyes. My excuse for buying it is because it's quite literally the only thing I could buy at this point. I have 8 trackers, I have the lips, I had this, I have 4 base stations. It's the only thing that I could buy that would upgrade my setup. So that's why I bought it. But it's not worth it at all, because even if you acquire this headset, even if you acquire it at all, whatever the price is, the Vive Pro is not an amazing headset. Now, I'm going to do a different video on the Index. I'd rather use this than an Index any day. I'm not going to get into that, but I personally don't like the Index for multiple reasons. I can go on hours about it, but I don't like the Index. So I'd rather use this headset, but it's not worth the price at all. Like, this mic quality is not what you're expecting. The headphones are nice, they're comfortable, but they're a bit bass heavy. And for me personally, I love bass. I have a subwoofer in my car, so for me it's not really an issue. But for people who care about audio, they're not gonna like it compared to some other more balanced speakers. I don't know why I can't talk. So yeah, they're very bass heavy. And then the headset's extremely comfortable. I had to add some padding to make it comfortable for me. I think I'm just weird. The cable management system coming out of the headset is extremely smart and releases a lot of tension on the headset. Only reason I'm not using my wireless adapter is the lip tracker does not work with it. So I don't know why, but it doesn't. So I'm back to tethered with the pulley system. But yeah, don't get the Vive Pro I. It's like a headset from 2019. It's, like I said, buy it if it's, you know, the only thing you need to complete your tracking or something, or if you have money to throw away, or you want to try to resell it for money. It's really not worth it at all as a headset in general. You're basically buying it for the eye tracking. That's the sole purpose of it. I don't have opinions on the Quest Pro. I've never tried it. All I know is it's standalone as an option. So it's by the nature of it being standalone, it's not going to give you as good performance on your PC if you tether it or wirelessly link it. That's just facts. But unless you have absolutely insane internet, but even then, it's never going to be as good as PC VR headsets. However, the lip tracker, if you're willing to commission an avatar and have some avatar building knowledge, then I'd say the lip tracker for about 100 to 130 is very worth it. The problem is, if you don't have a Vive Pro or a Vive Pro I, then the mounting isn't intentional for any other headset. So you're gonna have to freaking do some scuffed ass method to get it on there. Now there's probably a bunch of 3D printed stuff, and you could quite literally just duct tape it on there probably, but you're gonna have to find a way to do it unless you're in the Vive ecosystem. So mounting could be an issue, and then if you're willing to pay for the avatar, just do it, because the lips are really cool. I'd say the eyes are more expressive, but the lips are just easier in every way possible. Forgot what else I was gonna say. So yeah, overall, if you want exactly what I'm doing right now, with eyes, face, and an avatar that you want compatible with it, it's gonna cost a lot. Like I said, the Vive Pro I, extremely expensive. One of the best options available, however. And then the lip tracker, not too much, but it's still $100 at least. That's still a lot of money. And then on top of that, the avatar was around $150, $200. And then that was the cheap version, because I found someone who only did the Blender work, because I know how to do the Unity part. If you don't know how to make avatars, it's going to be more expensive, because you're going to have to get that uploaded for you. But if you're buying this crap at this point, you probably already know most of avatar creation, because you're that dedicated to the game. So you probably have some knowledge of it. But yeah, I'm stupid. Yeah, bye.